Namaskar. I am very happy to be talking to you about my life, and I hope you will appreciate some features of somewhat difficult life. I was born in Kashmir, Bandipur, on the banks of famous lake, and in 1947 and 48 we left Kashmir. I personally, along with my brothers, went to Bangalore, going from a school from the village to a European school in Bandipur, in Bangalore, was quite a cultural shock. लेकिन ये था कि भाइयों के साथ रह के मुझे इतना इंडिफरेंट नहीं लगा, सब बढ़िया चल रहा था। एक साल के बाद मैं फिर दिल्ली आया। दिल्ली में लोधी रोड में एक स्कूल में पढ़ा। उसके बाद फिर अम्बाला गया। अम्बाला के बाद फिर दिल्ली आया। दिल्ली में मैट्रिकुलेशन एग्जामिनेशन दे के आई हैड टॉप्ड इन द स्कूल, and from there I went to Bangalore again to study in National College, which was a famous college known as Kudmi College, that means college for bookworms, but that was all right. From there, after doing my BSc, I came to Delhi for doing MSc in chemistry, and subsequently from chemistry, MSc, then Ph.D, then joined as a lecturer. For 14 years I was teaching chemistry, and from Delhi University I was offered a job as a scientist in Hindustan Unilever Research Center, Bombay. It was a great event, though I personally never liked to leave academic world to join industry, but on the pressure from my wife, who had never been to Bombay all her life, she said, let's go to Bombay. At least I will be able to see the sea, ocean, Indian Ocean. But when we went to Bombay, I put up all the conditions possible for Hindustan Unilever management not to accept those. But somewhat they must have been in great danger of losing me, so they repeatedly waived off all my conditions, saying that you're talking about school for children, we'll arrange it. You're talking about housing, we'll arrange the housing. I had nothing left to question their intention. Finally, उन्होंने मुझे जॉब ऑफर किया। लास्ट मेरी कंडीशन ये थी कि 6 महीने पहले मैं नहीं आ पाऊँगा। That they said 6 months is too long, come after 3 months. So we went, and so that was one aspect of my life from Bandipur days to Bombay. My childhood memories are a few, but they are very important because I lost my parents when I was 5 years old, and Partition of India took place in 1947, when Sheikh Abdullah was probably in prison, and there was a lot of pressure on Maharaja of Kashmir to join either Pakistan or India. He was wavering in his thought process, and he added an independent Kashmir also in that, and didn't worry about the invasion that was taking place at distant places in Kashmir, till they arrived 3 miles outside Srinagar. Then he got panicky. He asked Government of India to send some troops. They said, release Sheikh Abdullah, because he has to take the local administration in his hands. And he was released, and army was sent in, and they pushed Pakistani raiders back to the border where it is now line of actual control or something, LOC they call it, line of control. But I remember distinctly my cousin telling me that when I was in Srinagar attending the marriage of my brother, raiders came in to our village and they put some 14 people in line to shoot them. They were not good marksmen. They took 4 or 5 shots to kill a person. Meanwhile, my cousin, who was also in the line, and he had been an ex-army chap, he realized that till he was killed, he would not be left alone. So he fell down telling them that he is dead. So when they left, he went to the local hospital and in the hospital got first aid or some such thing. Now that was the time when we didn't know what to do. It was 1947. My brother got married, elder brother, and then we decided to leave in a military truck full of smaller group, which was our group, myself, my brothers, and my new bhabhi and elder bhabhi and others. So we came to Delhi and stayed in Sujan Singh Park for some time, but some of us, younger brothers, they left for Bangalore. And it was in Bangalore that we settled down in an overall period of 4 or 5 years, from 1952 to 56. And in 1956, I came over to Delhi to join MSc in chemistry, and that continued, did my Ph.D. and so on and so forth. So the issue is that we had a difficult young period in life, but somehow I seem to have enjoyed that, because because from the village part to Bangalore part was a big cultural change. I enjoyed that period very much. So that's when a person retires from a job, at least in my case, I remember my company set up a 2 or 3 days course how to manage your retirement life. But it was largely related to finances. That is the most important thing that people would like to know. How do I manage my finances? Because they believe that having money is the only thing that's important. But my association with a lot of people in and around Gurgaon is that people have a lot of money, but they're not happy, because they have been never taught how to stay happy. So you have to build some of this passion for doing something other than your regular job. अब क्या क्या हो सकता है इसमें? Some people do pottery, some people do gardening, some people read, some people do cycling, some people have told me that they do cycling. You follow the passion that you love, and if you do that, then you will never have difficulty in facing life. My own impression is that teachings from Bhagavad Gita will take you a long way in keeping yourself happy, keeping yourself satisfied. See, कर्म तो सब ने करते हैं, लेकिन कर्मण्येवाधिकारस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचन। इसी तरह when you talk about other areas, you get directly a lesson from Bhagavad Gita. I would suggest that to be very, very one of the most active reading in your life. So rest is okay. Wish you all the best.